Welcome back to another Disney Lorcana Pixel Born client play game stuff, things we're doing. I always forget in the beginning of the videos. Notification bell. Turn on the notification bell. Almost none of you have a notification bell on. How do you know when the videos come out? Do you just click on YouTube and you're like, oh, there's a video? I like it when they tell me when there's a video. That's what the notification bell's for. Anyway, let's jump out of that. We're going right into, this is my Musketeer deck. So, we're going to be running all the Musketeers, which is going to be Donald Duck, Goofy, and our favorite, oh boy, Mickey Mouse. So all these guys have Defender, they have Bodyguard, and then they additionally do stuff in relation to other Musketeers because they themselves are Musketeers. Or I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be Musketeers. During your turn, your Musketeer characters gain evasive. So we can attack other evasive characters as long as Donald Duck is, existing. Goofy, when you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from each of your Musketeer characters. So Goofy's our big support character. And then Mickey Mouse, your other Musketeer characters get +1 attack. So we're going to be looking at a 3, a 4, and a 2, right? Outside of that, we got a package of removal. We're running the Musketeer Tabard, which I've played against this deck one time, and the amount of cards they could draw just having one, and then the second they got a second one out was insane. Whenever one of your characters with Bodyguard is banished, you may draw a card. Well, if you have two of those Tabards, you draw 2 cards. Well, we're running 4 copies of Hercules. We're running all of the Simbas, and of course all of the Musketeers have Bodyguard. So in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies, 4 of each. That's 20 cards in the deck that have Bodyguard. I think we're going to be able to protect cards like Rapunzel for questing, Aladdin for questing, Lilo for questing. Yeah. Then there's just a removal package in Tinkerbell, Smash, and Grab Your Swords. Let's jump in and see if we can't win some games. I'm excited to see how this deck plays. Going second. Ooh, the October map. That looks cool. The Halloween map. Alright, what are we looking at? Tabard's great. Lilo's good. I mean, I got a Lilo into a LeFou into a Hercules. That can't be bad. We got a lot of non-inkables though, so we're going to end up inking Goof and Tink. Really want to keep this Tabard. That's going to be our main source of card draw. 2 Tabards. Really bad though, because there's not that many uninkables, but we're playing a lot of uninkables right here. Don't need a second LeFou. Alright, the goal is to get LeFou down, then Hercules, then Quest. Opponent's lost 2 dragons already. The only downside with the deck they're playing is once their hand runs out, that's it. They don't have any more cards. They're top decking for the rest of the game. Ooh, there it is. That's even better. Just in case there's some rush characters. Red's got rush, so. Mickey Mouse Detective. Neither one's particularly better than the other. Red's on straight removal, not damage, so I'm going to keep the Aladdin. We're going to play Hercules as a Bodyguard, and then we can quest with the other 2. Now the idea here is we have so many Bodyguards that hopefully Lilo's obnoxious to take out. They're going to have to spend like a Dragon Fire or something. Yeah, that's such a feel bad. Nobody wants to use a Dragon Fire on a Lilo. So many Bodyguards. I want to get that Scabbard down more than anything. It's tough because Simba represents card draw with these. Aladdin does not, but Aladdin is our quester. Alright, we got a lot of bodyguards. We don't have nearly as many of these. Of our questing power. I'm gonna start seeing some big plays from them. Oh, they're definitely looking at a shifted Aladdin next, aren't they? Who will take out either of our characters. So then I think we want to make it doubly worth it if our characters die. Do the 3 damage with Herc. Draw 2 cards, maybe get to grab your swords. Still need to ink. Can't pass up on my inking. I'm effectively questing here, knowing that I'm gonna lose lore. Oh, I'm not. My opponent didn't go for it. I was like, but I'm looking to draw the cards. Well, that's nice. Alright. I'm okay if they want to defeat one of my bodyguards. Card draw is awesome. The only downside I can see with this deck is it's in my opponent's court if I should draw cards. Like, they've set themselves up now that I can throw Simba at them, right? Whenever one of your characters with bodyguard is banished, yeah. Now they've set themselves up, I can freely attack it and draw some cards. Is that gonna trigger? Yeah, it's gonna trigger, baby. Yeah, it's gonna trigger. Just banished, just purely banished. Doesn't care how it's banished. So the play here is to attack with Simba, draw some cards, and then use Smash and finish off Maleficent, or, you know, either order, it doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna have so much card advantage, my opponent is going to be top decking. Play another bodyguard and let's give my opponent the opportunity to mess with it. That's not a rush character. Need something with the power. The power! I mean, Tink's got the power. Not a bodyguard though, but Tink's got the power. Sorry, Rapunzel. Gramatala. It is a little ramp, but how can I pass up taking out a character? That part's sweet. I like drawing 2 cards. Again, I know it's ramp for my opponent, but how can I pass up the free kill? You can't ask me to do it. It's not fair. Now we go Lilo, Aladdin, Donald Duck. He doesn't need to be in bodyguard. Oh well, I guess you can protect Tinkerbell. Clicked a little fast there. Oh, of course. Did they top deck a Be Prepared? Are you kidding me? It's okay, I got a full grip, buddy. That was your whole turn. Yeah, every time my characters die, I just draw cards. What are you gonna do about it? This is fine. I mean, I could just get a Rapunzel out there just for the questing capability. Doesn't do anything for the healing, but that's fine. I'm gonna hold on to the smash. Yep, gonna hold on to the smash. My opponent keeps playing things with 6 toughness. Speaking of which, there's a thing with 6 toughness. Okay, we're gonna bodyguard the Goof. Because Goof will deal enough damage where Smash can finish off his Stitch. What'd you top deck, my opponent? Oh, of course. Top decking Masters. What am I thinking? What game am I playing? I'm surprised they took out Rapunzel. Guess they're going after my lore. That makes sense. That's fine. Still gonna attack this and smash it. I break all of your toys. I can play a Mickey Mouse. Oh, they both quest for 2 though. There we go. Now they need to be prepared. But can they top deck like a champion again? Nope. No, they can't. I go first! Now, those scabbards were fantastic. We were playing against a deck that didn't do well on recovery, though. So that was a bit lucky for us, I suppose. Do I really need 2 Lilos? My turn 2 could be a Captain Hook and a Lilo. Instead of, you know, a single card. I'm not confident with this hand, but I'm gonna try this hand. And we're gonna show off Amber and Amber, so our opponent doesn't know we're on Steel. Now my opponent's gonna ink a thing and then play Fire the Cannons. Or they're gonna be a slow deck. Well, both of my predictions were wrong. Wrong and wrong. Incorrect, sir. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Now I got a Captain Hook for the backswing. With a Herc the Jerk coming up next. I'm allowed to say that. He's my favorite Disney character. Ooh, Genie. So far we've only seen green, and we continue to see green. Definitely in bodyguard position. Now I'm gonna see a surprise Rafiki, and a Flynn will take out a Lilo. Seems the green-purple has been really popular. Green-blue! I like green-blue. Green-blue's a hard deck to build with, but it's cool to see my opponent working it. Smash could be important, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Let's just get so far ahead that our opponent is forced to deal with every single character we play for the rest of the game. Are we gonna see a Let It Go on Hercules and Flynn Rider takes out a Lilo? What will we see? This is nice. 3 minutes into the game and we're already over the halfway point. You did not just spend your whole turn on that, did you? Wow. Wow. Sorry, Donald. I think the horse is just a little better here. Now you have to deal with everything I play for the rest of the game. Usually by the time you get to this situation, no matter whose side it is, the game is over. It's so hard to claw back from this position. And our opponent's not playing the right color combination to do it. I've only seen and have only played Ruby Amethyst be able to claw out of this position. I think our green-blue deck actually did pull out once. That was a lot of luck. Here comes the attacks, but you can't deal with my whole board and you're out of ink. And because I'm a gracious victor, I don't waste my opponent's time. Going first. I see a Simba already. And a Lilo. We got the package. The game is practically over. Rapunzel is good. Keeping Simba up. I like the hand. I think I'm going to end up inking a Rapunzel. If I just had this hand, it'd be a Rapunzel, a Tink, and probably a Maximus to get the other cards out. So yeah, starting with that. Goodbye, Rapunzel. I need not two of ye. Still in focus? Still in focus. Gray. Yellow. It's the mirror match. But are they going to be playing the defensive bodyguard version? Such as I. They 1000% have Simba though. They 1000% have Simba. Never not played against an opponent whose turn 1 Lilo'd and did not follow up. That's not true. That's happened a few times. Are you guys checking out this art? There's like ghosts in the tree. That's cool. The art's really sweet. LeFou. LeFou's a sign, right? You're running LeFou, you're running bodyguards. I don't have any turn 3 plays, so I'm gonna be inking something. Give up a second big Tink. I think that's the play. Tink is such a good card, but I'm still several turns away from it being useful. Oh, they're giving up a smash. Do they have another smash? They do have another smash. LeFou takes out Lilo here. Good play, opponent. Now they play the return game. We're just one turn shy. That Donald Duck being... Where were you, young man? Where were you? No, I want all the bodyguards. Donald could actually have the 3 damage on him to matter. Am I really playing against a bodyguard mirror? Tink's a little less effective now. Rapunzel for 1. Rapunzel just to replace herself. Better than Rapunzel not replacing herself. I'm inclined to quest if my opponent wants to attack with a bunch of 1-power guys. That's great. Gotta imagine we're gonna see a bodyguard next. That's a great one. Maximus is... Oh, Donald's totally attacking as Maximus. And then we're gonna heal Donald. How do I play it though? So he's got a quest. Give the power to Donald to attack. So these guys are both tapped down. Then I guess I play... I want to heal Donald at that point though. So I'm going to be playing this and letting him keep that. Or I go the other route and I hit him with Tink to at least get rid of the Lilo. And then Maximus can take out their Maximus. That's better. Oh, gotta ink something first. One damage to everything. Take out the Lilo. Maximus takes out his Maximus without losing our own. Donald removes the LeFou. And now if Rapunzel wants to trade with Maximus, that's okay. I mean, we're gonna miss drawing 3 cards, but we just don't have the ink for it. A board clear thing's more important. I need to get my Musketeer Tabard thing. Oh, it totally is a Bodyguard mirror. What are the odds? Is this like a matchmaker thing? Like, I've only played against one deck like this. What are the odds that I play against the second one when I finally jump into playing it myself? There's the Mickey Mouse. Yeah, this is totally the mirror. Opponent, you gotta click end your turn. You have to click the button. If you don't click the button, it's not my turn. Well, I think my opponent's forgotten that they're playing a game. It's fine, they should get hit with the timer any second. Any second. The only thing I could think of that they could be debating is if they should ink something in their hand or not. I can't imagine this is a rage quit moment. Like, I still think this game is really close. Could draw 3 cards here though, and I think I will. Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't inked yet, have I? I have not. Should I smash and attack? Feels like a waste of a smash. My opponent could have a Rapunzel though. I don't want him to just heal and draw cards. Plus I got another Rapunzel for healing up Tink and drawing some more cards. Now all of a sudden the game looks way more in my favor. I'm up in ink. Our hand size was the same. There goes Tink, and I'm way up on board. Well, that Lilo won't be doing any work anytime soon. I want to keep both. Perhaps a little greedy, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep both. I'm not going to ink. I'm not just going to run my hand out here. Remember, playing it slow, keeping it close to the chest. The second we are all out of options and our opponent knows everything, they know how to play against us. I mean, that's obvious, right? Non-bodyguard? I want my opponent to, Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Goof heals. I want my opponent to have the opportunity to feel like he can, you know, attack and have a smash. I'll give them a route where they can play their cards and feel productive. That way they're staying away from everything else. They're just gonna go for that quest. Oh, that was a brutal, but I still think I just want to attack and then heal and draw 2 cards. I think the swords is better. What can I say? We're approaching the finish line here. Let's just go for it. Let's end the game. Let's win the game. Right in bodyguard mode. All right, we're gonna be polite. We're just gonna go straight for the victory here. Fantastic. Oh no, we go second. It's okay, we got some aggressive follow-ups. I still want Tabard though. Man, we're struggling to get that card. If we're gonna be on an aggressive potential, grab your swords is still good, but probably not healing with this anytime soon. And I think ideally we're gonna have enough power. Grab your swords, hopefully early on at least. Shouldn't matter. Shouldn't. Can, but hopefully won't. Alright, I only have 2 yellow cards in my hand, so... Oh, I got more now. Was not paying attention. No idea what color they're on. I know you guys know. I completely missed it. Simba's pretty good. Crap. I was meant to pay attention and I didn't. I was too busy looking at this tiny hand, which I wish was bigger, because I'm over here like, what am I playing? Okay, that's a long ways off. Hopefully this wasn't bad. No idea what my opponent threw away. Hey, we're going against the actual Flynn. Oh, it's red. Okay. And amethyst. Of course it is. So aggression was good. That being said, I want to get all my high inkers. Could see a Rafiki. Yep. Not a great position if I'm being honest. So want to quest. But to do that, I have to bodyguard Hercules. So Rafiki's getting a 2-for-1. I think Rafiki's always getting a 2-for-1, but we'll see. Not until I get into this anyway. Don't need 2 Donalds. Gonna play him like normal and pass my turn. Now, our opponent really wants to go into the late game. So the faster we can grow our lore count, the better. The faster we can close that gap, the better chance we have of a victory. Still got the bug. They still have 3 ink here. Now they have 1. Now they have 2. Oh, this costs 3. Never mind. So they have 1, yeah. My opponent is going to be on Dragonfire now, but at a certain point, can't wait for it. You have to make them do it. Ideally, I'd love to see Rafiki come in and Alad just kind of whiff because they're hoping to shift. Oh, I didn't think about that. They can shift right now. Crap! Well, they didn't, but crap on a cracker. This is a big blowout. Man, nobody beats this deck. Except for Steel Song occasionally. Such a blowout. Perk takes out Maui. I mean, I could attack Aladdin. Draw some cards. getting this stuff off the board. It's so brutal because my opponent wants to keep the board clear too. Yeah, I like this version he's playing, the aggressive version, because his creatures are also removal. But when they play this version, there's a solid chance they don't have Dragon's Fire. I think I'm drawing 3 cards here, if I'm being honest. Our opponent's on board wipe territory next turn. Can't imagine them doing it as long as Goof is still effective, right? There's Maui to take out the Maximus. Big Tink's looking a lot better. And then we'll see the board wipe. They didn't ink. They did not ink. I want to keep the bodyguard, I think, just in case. Not closing this gap very well, but I got a smash to take out the Goof, and that'll make my opponent want to board wipe. Yeah, if they're struggling to find something to ink, their hand is full. It's got to be absolutely full of non-inkables, which translates to board wipe. Okay, I want to be careful that Aladdin can do some pesky work. I could have forced it to attack into a Simba. We'll still get the lore swing though. Yeah, I don't got any way to deal with the big Aladdin. Not effectively. We're gonna lose that card draw. Man, we've been so unlucky with the Tabards. Got them in the first, was it the first game? Got them in the first game and they were super awesome. Haven't seen them since. I mean, I don't play out more Tinks, do I? I don't think so. Are we just not doing anything? Oh! Reconnecting. Invalid deck. My opponent's cheating. That's gotta be the case, right? My opponent must be cheating. This is gonna be one of those turns where I'm gonna get a comment where someone's saying, hey, if you played, you know, Lilo and then Stitch and then did the thing. Oh, we're still kind of frozen here. I can't really... Okay. I have no idea how many cards are in my opponent's hand. I don't want to force the board wipe. There we go. Now they got a hand. I mean, I do want to force the board wipe, but I don't want to force it having to lose all my stuff. Oh, they do run the Dragon's Fire. It's not as aggressive as I thought it was. It's like 18 versions of this deck with like very subtle differences. Only costs 1 to give him... So they're just gonna play Aladdin anyway. And attack. Well, let's see him. Let's see the Aladdin. How could they resist on 9? Ooh, this is not our game. This is 10 minutes long already. There's not a chance in hell we are gonna win this. So I'm not gonna see it through. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that, but there's not a chance in hell we win this game. So I'm just wasting my time and yours by continuing. Go 1 second sucks. I hope we didn't just accidentally queue up with the same player. I kind of got back into the game pretty quick. I don't like this hand. There's way too many expensive things. Not bad. Got the Lilo curve. Got the Lilo curve. Alright, I don't think it's the same opponent, right? Wasn't the last opponent Flynn? Or was that the guy before? All the games are blurring together! I saw that though. They're gonna have the fire of the cannon. I can feel it. We have a tabard! Must get tabard in play! So much value! I saw you, Aurora, sneaking by. I see you, other Aurora. Alright, so what we do? We play Simba and then it's not even a trade, Aurora still survives. I'm gonna play normal Simba, pass the turn. Oh, they're gonna ramp. If I play Hercules, we're still looking at a trade with Hook. And I don't think Aurora does anything. Aurora shifts, possibly. Takes out Simba and survives. I think I'm just playing you like normal as well. I think I just want to build out all my bodyguards and then play the tabard and then get aggressive. Because once they start swinging in, we get a bunch of value. Might even play the tabard as early as next turn. The Hook is mighty obnoxious. What is my opponent's card draw? Let's see. Little Tink has the filter. Simba has the filter. Oh! Alrighty then. I did not see that coming. What would we change? I don't know. This deck has the same issue all the other decks have. Ruby Amethyst. Ruby Amethyst has been really good at early removal, so board stabilization, and it's really good at late game. It really wants to get to the late game. That's where it's its strongest. So how do you fight that? If I knew the answer, I would probably have the best deck out there. So I don't know what you would change in this deck. I don't know. There's probably a few fun key changes, right? You can go down to maybe, 3 goofs and bring something else in, like little tech piece. Like, a lot of times because the musketeers are so expensive and we're running all of them, we struggle a little bit. Like, we want to keep them because they're our bodyguards. They're also the musketeers. And then, I don't know, they just kind of get inked because they're so expensive. But outside of that, ton of fun. I wish I could have seen this card more than just the first game, and not even really the last game there. The last game that we didn't even get to play it. But the last game is an exemplary example of play slow. Your opponent doesn't want to play with you. Because not that we took forever on our turns, but we weren't questing, we weren't opening them up. We weren't opening ourselves up to, letting them do trades. And yeah, just playing it slow until we got enough advantage on board to really take hold of that. They quit before we could get there. So that was cool. Fun deck. You guys should definitely play it. Playing against it was a lot of fun. When I first came across it, playing with it's even better. Links in the description down below. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.